Today I'm going to be doing episode 4, the Marshall Dynasty. I'm going to be playing Old Dominion. Let me see. Old Dominion and probably Georgia Southern.
We are at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports College football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Monarchs head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Monarchs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So Marshall's offense will have the football first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Big day in his last game, over 150 yards on the ground and a score. They'll run it from the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Potter. Flips it out to the back. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. And he scores! Touchdown, ODU!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
Sends it back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. At the 35, he's loose. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on third down. Finds a tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Leaves it with the back. Here's a little room there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to the well. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. Third and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the...
Got a little grass. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Makes the catch. It's Roach. Crosses the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Potter. Here's a heat. Takes the easy completion. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Running to the left. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back. Trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. throws for the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll run the screen. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Gives it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. And he's knocked down. The Monarchs want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Potter. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Works the middle of the field. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Roach. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Payne. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. Might have a chance. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go Way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, no mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
They'll ride the hot hand. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Price. All down. It's enough to move the chains.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. And the defense, got him at the 27.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Hurd! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Roach. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To throw, it's Potter. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs have their offense in high gear.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Twin receivers on both sides of the field at 2nd and 4.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Roach.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need... There's a crease. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Monarchs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Back to pass, it's Potter. Deep shot for the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's the quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. He's got the back in the middle. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Marshall looking for the score on first and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Marshall!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Trying the left side. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Off the play fake. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Potter. He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
And week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 3 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Wide receivers all over the place. Trips to the left on 2nd and 7. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Got a man. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Agnew. And he's dragged down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Down goes the quarterback, and they turn 2nd and short into 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. He might want another play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Stepping to the right. And he'll just get rid of that one. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Agnew. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Potter. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Back to pass. Got a man. It's Stevens. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Maybe a crease. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just got rid of the football. I'm not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghost. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
They'll run play action. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Got it. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Looking downfield, it's Potter. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking for a crease to the left. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Ortiz. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Wants to go right back downfield. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Quickly to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Working on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Now the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Agnew. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, from what I can see here on the Marshall sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of
snags it, and there's running room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Price. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make it play.
And the Monarchs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bring in the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect their quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Potter. The short hand, it's Johnson. Bounced off his feet. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Defense. There to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They got the stop they needed. Now can the offense pay it off and tie this game up? And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Back to pass, it's Potter. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Here comes the Heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Quarterback keep. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Marshall will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Here's a throw downfield late. Upstairs, he's got it. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your 4 finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their 4 seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way in the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who's going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Jaden Mayava, senior quarterback out of USC. And one final congratulations to this year's Heisman Trophy winner. 2026 will forever be known as his Heisman season. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, so I'm not taking that head coaching job.
This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Bowl season rolls on with the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it...
The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. Good effort, but he's going to come. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Could be an alley. He's got enough for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He gets the job done. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. He has been... You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.